In this second part of Strategy Designer tutorial, we will go over the steps on how to create your own strategy. Once you're logged into your account, and if you're new to Cryptohopper, this is what you're going to see. These are your hoppers. This is where you're going to deploy your strategy. Now, what you want to do next is to head over to the far left side of your screen. Here you'll find different options to choose from dashboard, trade history, stats, and you want to go down and select strategies. In this strategy page, this is where your own personal strategies are going to be saved. As you can see in this sample, I have 2 strategies for this account and I'm currently at the Strategies tab section. The other tab beside it, Market Strategies, this is where your dashboard strategies from the marketplace are going to be saved. In this example, I have not downloaded any strategy yet. Right now, we're going to focus on creating our strategy. On the upper right corner of your screen, you'll see a new strategy button. Click that. You'll soon be redirected to this page. In this page, this is where you're going to spend most of your time creating and tweaking your own strategy. Now, we want to focus first on the left side of your screen. You would want to complete the details here first and click Save. Now that we're done giving our strategy a name and a description, we could now focus on the main settings of our strategy. There are many ways you could set up your strategy. You could heavily focus on technical indicators, you could follow certain types of candlestick patterns, or you could do both. It all depends on you. Just do make sure to not place too many technical indicators, as this will affect your buying frequency since it has to meet multiple criteria to set a trade for you. If you're not too familiar on how these technical indicators and candlestick patterns work, Cryptohopper has provided a technical analysis documentation for this. Just follow the link provided below for a comprehensive review of these technical indicators. Now for this tutorial, I will be using 2 types of indicators, Bollinger Bands and RSI. I will be using 4 separate indicators in total, 2 for buying and 2 for selling. Once you click on indicators, this is what's going to appear, a full list of technical indicators. Beside it, you could notice a question mark icon. Once you click that, a description box will appear. Same thing happens with candlestick patterns. Now, I will be selecting Bollinger Bands. Once selected, this is what you're going to see, a mini window where you could tweak your settings or parameters. Please do take note that your set parameters are very crucial in obtaining an accurate result whenever you do a backtest. It is recommended to set these parameters similar to TradingView, as more traditional traders rely on TradingView for their chart analysis. There are a few things to keep in mind when syncing your indicators parameters such as time frame or candlestick size. As you can see, I have the time frame set to 15 minutes in my TradingView, and I have almost similar parameters set in both TradingView and Cryptohopper for my Bollinger Bands. Once everything is set, we could now move on to our next indicator, which is RSI. Just follow the same steps we did with Bollinger Bands, but do expect that there will be a slight variation when it comes to parameter setup, since indicators act and performs differently from each other. Other than that, try to copy and adjust all of your indicators or parameters as close as possible from TradingView over to your Cryptohopper settings. Now that we're done placing our buy and sell indicators, We are now going to focus on our tools that we have at the right-hand corner of this indicators or candle patterns list. First on the left, the exclamation point icon. Once enabled, this would mean that this particular indicator is seen by your strategy as a necessary indicator to follow. This means it would place high priority for this indicator. Simply click on it to disable or enable it. Second tool from the left, the green icon. This is where you could tweak your parameters based on your personal trading preference, as we've discussed earlier. Third tool from the left, the duplicate tool. This is where you could make an exact copy of your selected indicator without the need of going into trouble fixing and tweaking your parameters from scratch. And the last tool from the left, X icon. Very self-explanatory. This is your option to delete this particular indicator. For the final touches, the minimum buy or sell signal at the bottom part is where you could manage your overall strategy by adjusting the levers adjacent to it. With these, you can decide how many of the conditions of your buy or sell indicators have to be met in conjunction to execute a trade. In this video, since we only have a few indicators in place, we're going to set 2 for buy and 2 for sell, meaning all of these indicators should be met first to be able to execute a buy or sell signal. Remember, you don't have to follow these same exact settings, as we all have our own understanding and analysis of different market conditions. Now we're all set. Be sure to click the Save button to keep our settings in place. We are now ready to deploy our strategy to our selected hopper. Now that we're done creating our strategy, let's now select a hopper where we could deploy our strategy. Let's now move back where we started, the hoppers section. Simply select which hopper you want to deploy your strategy. In this case, I will select my Binance Hopper exchange. Once selected, you will be redirected to your dashboard. From here, to your left, select Config, Base Config, and you will be redirected to this page. Select Strategy. You will then see all these options. Just simply click the drop-down icon to reveal your current strategy options. Find and select your strategy, then hit Save. Congratulations! You have now completely set up your own trading strategy.